10th CBSE Biology, Chapter Reproduction. In this video, you will learn the birth control methods in humans. Sexual reproduction has sexual intercourse as a part of reproduction, and hence any sexual intercourse will have potential to lead to pregnancy. Pregnancy creates a lot of demand on the mind and body of women, and hence it is advised that a woman be ready mentally and physically for pregnancy. But if the woman is not mentally or physically ready for pregnancy, there are a lot of ways to prevent it. These methods which prevent the pregnancy from occurring are collectively called as birth control methods. Birth control methods help prevent pregnancy in women. Birth control methods are of different types, which can be used by both males and females. But collectively, they can be classified into three main categories as physical method, where physical barriers are used, chemical method, chemicals are used to prevent pregnancy, and the third, surgical method. So, surgery is used to prevent the pregnancy. These are the three main methods of birth control. Let us now understand these birth control methods one by one. Physical methods, as the name tells, these are the physical barriers which are used to prevent the fertilization of egg and ovum. So there are physical devices used such as condoms or diaphragms. So condoms are used by males and diaphragms are used by females. So these physical devices are used during the sexual intercourse to prevent the fertilization of egg from sperm. There is an added advantage of physical barriers, that is, they also protect the individuals from any sexually transmitted diseases. Physical barriers do protect the individuals from sexually transmitted diseases. The second method is the chemical method. Chemical methods involves use of pills. There are two types of pills used: oral pill and vaginal pill. Oral pills are nothing but hormones. These hormones prevent the release of ovum from ovaries and thereby prevent pregnancy. Whereas the vaginal pills are made of spermicides, and these spermicides are nothing but the chemicals which kill the sperms, thereby making them unavailable for fertilization. So you can see here, hormones prevent ovaries from releasing egg and the spermicides kill the sperms. So in both the cases, the egg is not fertilized. So this is one of the methods of birth control. The next method is a surgical method. There are three surgical procedures which can prevent pregnancy. They are intrauterine contraceptive device, tubectomy, and the third being vasectomy. Vasectomy is a surgical procedure for males, whereas IUCD, that is intrauterine contraceptive device, and tubectomy is for females. So these are the surgical procedures available as birth control methods. Now let us understand them one by one. Intrauterine contraceptive device. It's a device made of metal copper and has a design of the English alphabet T, and hence called as copper T. Copper T is a procedure or a surgical method which is conducted in the doctor's office by a doctor or even the trained nurse. Now observe here, copper is known to have spermicidal effects, that is, it can kill the sperms and also prevent the sperms from entering the uterus, because the device also uses a fine thread which blocks the cervical opening for the entry of sperms into the uterus of women. Copper T can also be sometimes coated by a hormone, a female hormone called progesterone, and in this case the progesterone makes the uterus an unfavorable environment for a fertilized egg to stay and grow. So in both the ways, IUCD helps prevent the pregnancy even before fertilization and after fertilization. The next method is a tubectomy. Tubectomy is also a procedure performed on females and it involves blocking of fallopian tubes. Recall that the fallopian tubes are the places where the fertilization occurs. A similar procedure is done on males and is called as vasectomy. Vasectomy is a surgical procedure in which the vas deferens of the males is blocked. Recall that it is through the vas deferens the sperms travel from testis to penis. And if vas deferens is blocked, all the sperms produced in the testis will remain in the scrotum and hence are unavailable during the sexual intercourse for fertilization of an ovum and hence no pregnancy. So this is how vasectomy prevents pregnancy. There are three surgical methods which can be used to control birth, that is IUCD, intrauterine contraceptive device, tubectomy in which the fallopian tubules is blocked, and vasectomy where vas deferens is blocked so that sperms are not available for fertilization. So these are the numerous birth control methods available. Which one suits best? Only a doctor can advise. It is advised that the couples meet the doctor and take the suggestion of the doctor before arriving at any final decision. Remember that all these methods of birth control are aimed at one purpose, that is preventing pregnancy. The prevention of pregnancy in women is called contraception, and the devices or methods used to prevent pregnancy are called as contraceptives. Now let us recall the important points. Birth control methods can be broadly classified into physical methods, chemical methods and surgical methods. Physical method uses physical barriers of fertilization like condoms and diaphragm, whereas chemical methods use pills. So there are two types of pills, oral pills and vaginal pills. Surgical methods include IUCD, which is intrauterine contraceptive device, also called as copperty, vasectomy and tubectomy. IUCD and tubectomy are the surgical procedures which are done on females and vasectomy is done on males. Prevention of pregnancy in women is called contraception and the device or chemical which brings contraception is called contraceptive. In this video, we covered birth control methods in humans.